Okay, um, rejection. I was thinking, everybody in the world should be trained since we are children to accept rejections. And I'm not talking only about women, people in general. Now, I'm saying this, I'm still affected negatively by rejections. So, what is this? A problem in my computer. Resolve. Continue. How to turn this? Motherfucker. I don't know what's going on. There you go. The virus thing to protection, I don't know how you call it. I just bought a new pen, €3. Nice. I'm writing a little bit more. I'm training also my left hand. I try to do everything in life with the right hand and left hand. I try to practice and train because I'm a pianist, and as a pianist I love to exchange the tasks, the roles of each hand, and the practice has to be done in separate hands to train the brain as well. And every activities in my life I train both hands. So just another thing, I try to do everything with both right and left. Brushing teeth, I exchange. Shaving, I exchange. Washing hair, clothing, anything I do in life, even eating, I exchange. Or the computer, I try to exchange hands. It's important. So, rejections. If we would be okay with the rejections, we would have no problems in life at all. It's so hard. Every man should accept rejections, but we are raised by governments. So this is the world. And the world is dominated by governments and religions. Schools, jobs is governments. Everything is government. I don't care where you walk in the street, you are under the government. You go in a store, you take a trip, a holiday, you are under the government. You attend a seminar, a class, a master class, you are under the government. So you deal with the people. Those people is the government. That's what I believe. When we talk to someone, that someone is the government, the laws, most of the time. Unless someone is crazy and doesn't want to obey to the laws, he or she will soon get in trouble. So when I'm talking to someone, I enter a store or a university, college, or a job, it's the government on top of everybody, controlling the head of everybody. So we are taught by society, which is the government and the laws, to be upset. And also environmentally, for millions of years, we are upset to rejections. People say no. Excuse me, can I have this? No, you cannot have. We hate that person and we feel bad. Or maybe I want to sit somewhere public and then someone comes, no, you're not allowed to sit here. We are angry. We call people like cold calling in business to get a business, and they said, no, we are not interested. We are angry. Unfortunately, it's like this. It affects me negatively. So years ago, when I first started approaching women in the street, I remember my worst reaction towards a woman in the street was in Malta. Malta is an island state between Greece, Italy, Africa. It's beautiful, in the Mediterranean. It must have been like 2012. I was practicing that day in Malta, and I approached this beautiful woman. I ran after her with my typical line. At that time I was studying the routines, the techniques, the bullshit. Don't do that. If you're watching this, I used to do that. So you can learn from this video, by the way. Take my examples, take what I've done. So I was approaching this woman, and she, on her right, with her right to reject me, but she ignored me like this and kept on walking. She didn't even stop like for 1/2 second. I think she did not even stop for 1/2 a second. In 2012, 9 years ago. I'm totally different now. Has been an evolution in my life, a progress and stages that developed me into learning more about this and accepting this. My methods are based on this. Back then in 2012, because I was reading books and watching courses on how to approach women day game, so I did, excuse me, I had to tell you, you look absolutely beautiful, which is a lie. Of course, I'm lying as an incentive to you to stay, to make you stay here. So I was saying you are beautiful as an attempt to flatter her. And subconsciously, I don't care about flattering a woman. She can be flattered, but my method is based on telling the truth of what I feel. I didn't tell her what I feel. I told her, you are beautiful. I'm making it about her. So with an attempt, with this cliche to give her as an incentive to make her stay. So wrong. Totally wrong. And so this one, I never had a reaction like that before until to that point. She goes, I kept walking. She was probably busy. She was probably nervous about something. She was taken. She had to go to work, to a meeting. So I don't know, whatever it was. I shouldn't have cared. But I was so upset and mad, which is so wrong. I did that. You know what I did? I did something really wrong. And thankfully I didn't escalate more. I ran up to her back. I couldn't take it, so I decided to go up to her to quote unquote punish her, to tell her something mean. So what I did, I ran up to her and say, I was shaking. My heart was, because I couldn't believe she treated me like shit, like ignoring me like a piece of shit, which was okay. I'm okay now, which was her right. It's women's right to ignore you. They don't owe me any explanation. That's how every fucking body should be. But now I am that beautiful woman. I am like that beautiful woman. If I want to ignore somebody because I already know what that somebody wants and I don't want to give that somebody, I should just, if I don't want to give explanation, if I feel it's not appropriate to give an explanation. But anyway, I ran up to her to say, I just want to tell you, you're beautiful because I wanted to fuck you. I think I stuttered something like that. In my mind, I want to punish her with some bad words. Fuck you. I wanted to fuck you. I don't even think if I articulated well. I don't remember if I even articulated that well for her to understand what I was saying. But I was shaking. I was so upset and mad. I was almost crying. And that is so wrong and stupid. Why? Because methods online teach you, those idiots, ignorant, just like you and me. I was. You're an idiot. You're an imbecile if you follow a method that tells you to go up to women and tell, you are beautiful, hey, where are you from? Ah, you look like a nurse, this kind of bullshit. Oh, you look like a teacher, what do you do? That's a fucking bullshit, you piece of shit. And you piece of shit is my old me. I'm telling you, myself, I'm a piece of shit. I was. Because I was. Why? Apart from those methods online that I was learning, society taught me that. And then those online methods, they're teaching day game, to bullshit, to lie to women. And then women lie to me. They used to lie to me, and they used to manipulate me. Now no woman manipulates me. Why? Because I go up to a woman. When I go up to a woman, I want to tell her the truth. I tell her the truth. I say, hey, listen, I like your looks. Now she's free to ignore me, to reject me, to tell me to go away. She's free, and I accept that. It affects me a little bit, but not as much. I'm so strong now. And then they realize, oh, this guy is so cool, he's strong, he didn't get offended. I trained myself, I created concepts to accept rejections. And it feels good at the end. It affects me negatively a little bit, but not like before. And I walk away and I accept it, and I feel good. And that's how it should be. But a lot of guys, if they don't have experiences approaching women, and don't have experience getting rejected by women, and don't have experiences getting rejected by people, period, they will react bad. And there have been crimes by men on women, on people, because of this. So, you piece of shit listening this, if you don't accept rejection, it's dangerous. The whole world. Now, nobody's watching this video. Maybe one person, two persons. Subscribe to this channel. Leave me a comment. Not some idiot trying to get a subscriber. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. You have to be real. You have to ask people. And you have to accept rejections. Now, everybody says, oh no, you will never get anywhere. Okay. A lot of guys believe, oh, you will never get anything in sexual romantic relationships, like getting women, or anything else in life. People believe society, government, is trained. Society is trained in believing that you will never get anything by telling the truth. I think it's wrong, and first of all, I think it's bullshit, it's not true, because I can get something by telling the truth. Honesty, telling the truth, and going straight to the point, trying to be as more acceptable and intelligent as possible, trying not to be too aggressive and mean, but straight to the point, straightforward, maybe a little smile, maybe nice, trying to be as nice as possible, not too nice, not too smiling, because that's is fake energy. No, fake energy is not good. If you go like too much smile, it's fake energy. Unless it's you, it's a real you. It's the real you who really smile. But if you smile because you are worried what others think of you, that you are supposed to smile, means you are thinking that you have to smile, and therefore you you smile with two people and two women that you want to approach and attract into your life. That's bullshit. Fuck you. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna be like this, like super sad. But I'm not gonna be like this. Hey, I want to tell you something. I'm gonna be neutral and in the middle. No. You can if you are smiling spontaneously. Of course you can smile. Smiling is beautiful. Making friends is good. But if you want to get something, you have to tell people that you want to get something. Don't go to other ways around, sneak around and manipulate, waste their time, waste your time, and letting them waste your time. Try to go in the most acceptable way. Hey, listen, I'm here because I like the way you look and I would like to hug you. Maybe something like that. Or maybe, hey, I just saw you from distance and I decide to approach you. That's the truth. And now she can walk away or stay. If she stays, I say, I like your looks. What she says? She goes, she leaves or she stays? Let's say she stays. And then I go, my name is Vince. Can we hold hands? I don't want to shake hands like professionals. I don't give a shit about doing that. That's another rule of mine. I've eliminated that. Women offer some. I wait first of all that they offer their hands. If you offer first the hands, you are trying to push her. You're not ready for rejection. So you want to push to make people do things for you. You want to force people into your willing, which is a sort of violence. Anyway, this is a deep concept, by the way. My concept is people have to decide what they want to do. Yeah, I might get less, but what I get is genuine. 100%. I've been taught by Alan Roger Curry to be totally honest, upfront, and straightforward. He's a little bit aggressive and mean sometimes, and he uses a lot of X-rated words and a lot of. He has done some crazy approaches, and I think Alan Roger Curry is the number one in the world when it comes to being straightforward. And the stories, you just gotta get his books, especially the first 3-4 books. It's incredible. It's mind-blowing experiences. I don't think anybody else has had those experiences in the attraction, seduction communities online. What he's done, I think nobody has done. He has had some approaches where he fucked women like just with words. With words, few words, he convinced women. I mean, his main thing is, he has a lot of main things. Alan Roger Curry from United States. And his main thing is basically tell your desires, your intention, what you're really thinking. What you're really thinking. Why do I do this noise? Thinking. Now there you go. Thinking. That disgusting noise of saliva. It bothers me. I apologize for that. What you're really thinking. When we do k, some of us, when we do k, we hear the noise of the saliva. It's disgusting. A little bit disgusting. I don't want to do that. It bothers me so much. So what we are really thinking, that you go, clean. Alan Roger Curry, he says, tell women what you're really thinking. I've done that. But in workplaces, don't do that. I've been sent away from a cruise ship I was working on because of that. But the result was amazing. I mean, you can turn a woman on like that. Even when she says she's married or has a fiancé, you can fuck a woman within 3 minutes. If you tell them what you're really thinking. Now, many times you get rejected. And Alan Roger Curry says, walk away, leave women alone. So you have to accept rejection. So Alan Roger Curry and David X, they taught me to accept rejection and be a man, be real, tell women the truth of what you want and what you really want. Everybody else is manipulative, is a liar, is doing games. Games. Everybody else is a liar, is manipulative. Is doing games. Techniques. So back to that story in Malta. Yeah, I ran up to that woman being fake. Excuse me, I think you are absolutely beautiful, and I just want to tell you. And she cuts me. She walks away, and I was like, I couldn't believe, upset, crying. I ran up to her and said, hey, I just want to tell you that I want to fuck you. And I walked away crying. Come on, I was a fucking idiot just like you are. Just like billions men in the world right now. Fuck all of you. I hate all of you. So basically we are 7.6 billions of people in the world. I would say 2 billions are men actively pursuing women. So not considering the old men, the very old, above 70 years of age, like 70, above 70. We don't consider them because they might be out of everybody's league, but they can still do something like with women their age or women in their 60s. But even those men, they should be honest. So not considering every man over 75 years of age, and not considering men who are not older than 16 years of age. And these principles, they should be learned even by young guys. I wish I had these principles when I was 12. But where were written these principles? There was no internet. This is people right now, people in general right now being alive, and young people in 14, 15, 16, they are the luckiest people because they have the internet, which is a world of knowledge at their disposal, our disposal. I can find anything online on the internet. I can learn any skill. I can research. There is an infinite amount of knowledge uploaded every day on the internet. Not many people know this. Maybe you don't know this too. Some people don't know. Some people know. It took me years to learn this, that I can go on internet and find anything, and most of the time for free. So 20 years ago, 25 years ago, how I could learn these skills, mental skills, verbal skills, physical skills, to tell the truth to women, being real, being honest, straight to the point, staying as positive as possible, trying to accept. If people don't want, I go, okay, thank you, and I walk away. I go in a store, somebody is mean and crazy, I try to walk away, okay. But a lot of people, they react. A man approaches a woman, and that woman rejection, and a man is upset. I accept it. And it's beautiful. I can go up to a woman anywhere. Maybe, I don't know, in a city in the world, in Colombia. I walk in a street, in a square, in a beautiful city, and I say, hey, listen, I want to get to know you because I like your body. I like the way you look. I like your face. I like your hair. I like your looks. It's what I like. So my principles is based on what I like, what I want, what I prefer. And I'm externalizing, telling, expressing, verbal, direct, straight to the point, the truth of what I feel and think. Alan Roger Curry taught me this, and David X taught me this. Also a few other guys, like Bad Boy from badboylifestyle.com and Liam McCram from thenaturallifestyle.com. But Liam McCram is not part anymore of thenaturallifestyle.com. I think they separated, or I think that Liam McRae got in trouble, some sort of trouble with the laws. I don't know, because he's gone from the internet, and I don't know what happens. So these guys, they taught me to be direct and honest. And then there is a millions and millions experts online that maybe you follow, just full of shit. Yes, idiots. They don't have the courage to tell a woman the truth. They still go, hey, you look like you're from England. Hey, you look like you're a Russian. What do you do for a living? You work in a restaurant? Hey, you remind me of a friend from Ukraine. Are you from... It's bullshit. They don't have the courage and the balls to tell a woman, hey, listen, I'm very attracted to you. I would like to hug you and kiss you right now. And see what she does. Being careful. Don't say this if her boyfriend is right there, her husband is right there, or her family is around, all her co-workers are around. Maybe you can. Maybe you cannot. Be careful. You might get in trouble. You might get beat up. You might get killed. But it's very unlikely. If you want to live in fear, if I want to live in fear, I live in fear, and I will never approach a woman like that anymore. I will always, with excuses. You can approach a woman with an excuse of this pain and say, hey, listen, you know where I can find pens? For 10 seconds, you can tell an excuse, but then, as long as you move into the truth and being straightforward, telling the truth, being honest, telling, no, the truth is I like your body. And I wait what she does. Maybe I'm in the Caribbean, right? Walking in the street. And I say, hey, listen, do you know where is an electronics store around here? She goes, I think it's over there one. And then I immediately go into the truth. I say, hey, listen, I like your body. I throw the ball on her court, and I wait what she does. She might go, oh my God, thank you, where are you from? Bam, she's engaging me. It's not sold yet. Doesn't mean she wants me. I say, I will tell you later where I'm from. Or maybe I will tell her where I'm from. Or maybe I tell her I'm from Europe. I don't have to deliver, reveal demographic information about me if this woman, I want her. But if she does not want me, and 2 minutes later she's going to walk away, why should I give her my demographic information? That's what I believe. That's my rule. It's up to you. Usually, before I deliver information, I reveal my generalities. I wait if she wants to be part of my life, or if I like her in any way, and she's nice, she has to reject me, and I feel like to tell her where I'm from exactly, the city, how old I am, how long I'm gonna stay there. But you see all these things? I don't tell a woman all these things right off the bat. I don't tell a woman where I'm from, which city, how long I'm gonna stay there, and how old I am. Usually I tell them how old I am. It shows that I have the balls and I don't have to be scared of telling a woman how old I am, because I'm old. I'm 42 now. If a girl 21 tells me, how old are you? I tell her, I'm 42, I'm very old. I know I'm old, you are very young, and that's why I like you. She wants to run away, she runs away, okay, thank you. But if she stays, maybe she likes that honesty. It's about being verbally ballsy, verbally courageous, honest, and not a verbal coward like I was and like you are. You are a verbal coward. So Alan Roger Curry, check him out. He's probably the best in the world. He has changed my life, my character, my personality. I think I've improved. I'm a better person now because I'm honest. But a lot of other people in my life, they think I got worse because I was nicer and more like friendly. Now I'm less friendly and less nicer but I feel more confident and more honest, more real. I think it's better. I think I've improved, but my family, I've lost some friends because of this, and I how do you say upset? No, upset. I disappointed some friendships that they knew me before, many years ago, when I was very nice and naive. I was very funny and friendly all the time. Hey, hello. Being manipulated by them, and me manipulating them. I was like this old nice guy. But then they met me years later when I changed into this personality, and they were disappointed. And I did not give a shit. I kept being what I want to be. Alan Roger Curry taught me one thing through his videos. Decide who you want to be. Decide who you want to be. Tell that you want to be that. And just be that. Don't give a shit about what everybody else thinks. Something like that. The other one is David X. He taught me similar things to Alan Curry, but in a different way. So David X, the most important thing that David X teaches, know what you want and go after it. Think what you like, what you want, what you want to experience, and go after it. You can think anything you want, anything you like. What I think, I like my thoughts. And also, don't worry what she's thinking or what she wants. Worry what you are thinking. Focus on yourself. And 5, you're the most important person. I am the most important person. I have to think for myself, not for others. Decide for myself. These are all the things that David X. Also, don't anticipate what women and people in general might be thinking. Who cares what they think? These are the teachings by David X. DavidXDating.com. I think it's gone, the website, because he died this year. And I was very sad. He was for me a virtual father. Never met him, never booked a call with him, session, a coaching session, never booked. But I purchased his trainings on the internet. I purchased his stuff. And Alan Roger Curry, is not my role model. I never try to be like him. I try to be like David X. He's a more natural person. Alan Roger Curry, I don't like everything about his style, the way he moves and talks, his personality, but he has changed me for the most part. So yeah, that's it.